Alright guys, so today, due to my response on the last video, I thought I would carry on this series of mini BR reviews. Last episode we did Dude Creates and Fortnite. Today we are doing Jakus Creates and Snapshots Battle Royale. So Snapshots has just released a brand new season 4, called Anarchy. So basically everything on the map is in Anarchy. It's all in disaster, rubble, everything. So today this is going to be my honest review of Snapshots Season 4. So let's jump into it. Alright, so this map, as you saw from the trailer, it is very unique on that sense. Like, the easiest way to put it is the POIs in this map are very, very unique, at least for this season. So I believe every single POI is destroyed. I'll put an image of the map on screen right now for you. So as you can see, basically every POI is destroyed. There's a UFO on it, or there's just rubble, or it's just destroyed or whatever. But I think that's really unique because it adds something to it where normally you'd see a POI, it's like pristine, it's built pretty much perfectly, but then this like it's all destroyed and it's like built up into what it is now. So I find that really unique about this map. Like you can see in the background as well, like footage of said POIs just being like as they are in rubble. So with them being in rubble, it adds something to the game where there's like natural cover. It also makes the POI feel more alive, if that makes sense. It feels like there's meaning to the POI and it feels like it's had something that has like built up, which obviously has because there's the story of it, but it like builds up into this POI, adds like uniqueness to it. Like for instance, there's a POI called Retail Ruin. This was once, I believe it was once Retail Row. This is Map's version of Retail Row, which is like a shopping place with a bit of housing, and with this season it's been destroyed, but it's not been completely destroyed. There's a massive crash in the middle with rubble, but there's still buildings there, meaning there's still reason to land there, so there's still loot, there's still meaning to the POI. Alright, so now let's jump into some of the things I like about this map. So, the first thing is, this map does something I have not seen any other mini BR do. This map has its own Twitter account and its own website. So I'm going to put the website up on the screen right now. So as you can see with the website, it adds the news, the trailers, the new season, it adds everything about it. So it's like Fortnite's own website, but dedicated for this battle royale. So they announce new weapons, updates, etc, etc. They also have their own Twitter, which is again similar to the main Fortnite's Twitter, where it announces new guns, updates, events, etc. So it announces the new things coming to the game, which I think is really unique, since I have not seen any other map do this. Any other creator do this with a map they have to give it its own like identity, being Twitter or website. So I find that pretty unique. Another thing I like about this map is the unique idea for chests and ammo crates. So as you know, in creative, when you make a custom loot pool, you can't then do ammo crates or whatever because it messes with it all, because it's classed as the same container. So what Jakus has done for this map is something I find really unique. So for chests, he has got like this triangular collectible. It's like a pyramid. You run into this pyramid, you get your weapons, you drop on the floor, and you can pick them up. And then for ammo crates, he's got like this circular chrome ball that you run into. You get ammo, you get a few materials, and then it goes all straight into your inventory. And I think that's a really unique idea, instead of having just like you get a set amount of ammo on spawns. When you spawn, you get given a certain amount of ammo, and then you pick up more ammo from the people you kill, and then you just have the chests, you collect them. I really like this idea of where you have two separate things where neither of them are actually chests or ammo crates, and they're completely unique. I really like this idea, and I think more creators should do this. Obviously not an exact copy, but I think this would be a cool concept for more maps. So another thing about this map that I find really interesting is the ability to upgrade to mythic weapons. So for this, all you need is the gun and then a material. So for this, there's places on the map which you can find, mostly at the rubble spots I believe, which will have upgrade stations, which each station has a different gun. So each station will go, for example, there's one with a charged shotgun, and I believe it's coal, it could be obsidian, I'm not sure. You go there, and then you interact with it and exchange for that gun. And it'll take the gun, obviously it'll take the material, and then it will give you the mythic version of that gun, which I think is really interesting. So instead of having like just upgrade benches like Battle Royale, there's a way to upgrade straight to mythic, which I believe you need the legendary version of the gun, I could be mistaken. But I think that's a really cool concept, which I haven't seen in other Battle Royale maps. So one of the final things I'm going to mention about this map that I really like is the terrain. The style of the terrain and the way the terrain is built in this map is, I think, beautiful. There are a few imperfections, but I believe that it's just creative and texture bugs. That's not the way it's built. So as you can see in the background, this is one of the only, it's not the only, but it's one of the only Battle Royale maps that has hills that aren't mountains built with like the big terrain pieces, but just built with the flat pieces. So we have seen this shown. The first place it was shown, I believe, was Mustard Plays. He did a video on it of how someone discovered this new terrain to do. You can make little hills and bumps and stuff. So Jakus has used that and made the terrain more custom in this Battle Royale map. Obviously he's mixed in the normal terrain pieces with this, so it adds a lot of variety and it makes it look more pleasing, like more aesthetically pleasing, and it just looks overall better in my opinion. So I really like the way the terrain is done in this map, and I think a lot of other creators should take inspiration from the terrain and try and include some more diversity in their maps when they make them, to make them stand out a bit more maybe. Alright, so now onto my only real problem with this map. That would be the lack of players. There's not usually any players on, and if there is, it's usually only 1 or 2 players. And for me, the main issue is I play on Europe servers, and the main player base for this map play on NA East. So if I want to play this with players, my best chance of getting into a game with players is going into NA East servers, which would then mean playing at about 90 ping, which it's not terrible ping, but it's still like a bit of a problem. So something I'd like, obviously it's not something you can fix, but player base, that's like my only complaint with this map really, is the lack of players on it. Other than that, I don't really have any complaints with the map. That has been my review of Snapshots Royale Season 4 Anarchy by Jakus Creates. Jakus will be in the description along with all the links and everything you need for the map. So go check it all out below. Hope you guys all enjoyed. Peace out.
I can't do this alone, even though I am strong. Need something more than me, someone to push me to victory. Let's see what we can do together, me and you. Can't be afraid to try. Kiss your fears goodbye. No looking back. You and I were on the attack. Full speed ahead, running to the sunset. Such a different feeling. Both of us believing we can make it better. Together we